Alrighty then. Welcome back, people. It has been a long time since we have gathered around for a new story update to Star Wars The Old Republic. How's everyone doing? Hey, Pandora, glad to know you're on your way back, man. Hope the trip was good. Hope you and the family enjoyed it. How's everyone doing today? Everyone doing good? Quick disclaimer. I cannot really see the Twitch chat at the minute because my multi-chat add-on thing is being a bit of a bitch. And I am far too lazy to fix that right now. So I'll try to keep an eye on it on my phone, but I do apologise otherwise. Alrighty. Are we excited for this? Are we? Are we? Let's do this. Long have we waited. Not sure I did the Discord announcement. Now I have. Long have I waited. Veiled threats. Speak to a dude on Manan. Don't know what that's about. Alright, Galactic Freds. Galactic Freds. Oh. I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this. Let's go. Let's do this. For 300 years, we prepared. We grew stronger. Ooh, let's do this. How's the volume for you guys? Let me know if you need it turning up.
We've wasted enough time.
Ooh. Ooh, we saw that bit in the teaser trailer.
You're sure it was them?
Entirely. This particular hidden chain strike team had been harassing a nearby settlement for some time. The residents were very eager to tell Theron everything they saw.
Then we need to move before they can... Shay's flagship.
It must be the Arbiter. He took command of it after Shay disappeared.
Stay calm. Be on your guard. Or how dare he show his face. I think we go with option 3 here. I think we need to be kind of mad at the Mandalorians right now, right? I think we need to be mad. Oh, that didn't work.
I don't want to see that old fool unless he's groveling at my feet. What is he doing here?
I don't know. Let's hope Jakaya has finally found a way to prove his usefulness.
See what he's got to say for himself.
Apologies for showing up like this.
You're forgiven. A warning would have been nice. Or state your business now. Again, we go with option 3 here.
Give me a reason not to strike you down where you stand.
We both want the same thing. And you're too smart to get rid of a useful resource. I'm not here to justify what happened. Shay needs to answer for what she's done.
Interesting. So we can say, "Were slow down, answer for what she's done," in quotes. Shay's mind, do not interfere. Kinda want to go with option 3 again, but I'm going to choose 2 this time.
What exactly does that mean?
Shay abandoned her role, her purpose. She doesn't get to just walk away from our people.
You would do well to remember that it isn't just Shay Vizsla we're searching for.
With Malgus on the loose, this is bigger than your fight with the hidden chain.
Don't think I haven't realized the severity of what she's done. As a show of our support and our commitment to this partnership, we're here to help put an end to all of this, however we can. Ras is ready to assist you in the field. I've got insight into Shay's thinking, and a potential lead on a hidden chain informant.
If we're going to seriously consider this, then perhaps we should continue this conversation somewhere more suitable. This way, Arbiter.
Ras, see that everyone gets settled before you join us.
What if I don't want them to help me? You know, I'm good. So we can ask Ras what's troubling him, or we can ignore him. And I'm just going to go ahead and ignore him. Because I don't really care. I got more important things to deal with. Yeah, I'm also quite glad that it's voice acted. And let's hope that most of it is. Because there were so many delays according to the voice actors strike, right? Which means that there should be lots of voiced cutscenes. Meet with Lana Benica and Jakaya Order in the Alliance Operations Room. Using the Alliance Operations Room again. When was the last time we even did that? Get out of my planet. Why is the, like, mission tracker so faded? The color of it is, like, really faded for some reason. Something is finally happening. That is true. Hey, what's up, Shrubert?
Ras, Katini, we need you sharp.
There ain't no way. There ain't no way. We've just walked right into a KOTOR dialogue cutscene. We was literally just saying that we need to have fully voiced stuff. And the first thing we walk into is a KOTOR dialogue cutscene. What? What? Alright. Let's just go. Let's just go. We'll try not to focus on that right now. Let's just go.
Ras, Katini, we need you sharp. Here's how I see it. There are 3 ways we could go about settling this. Find Shay, find Malgus, or find Hedda Cole. One of Mandalore's, Shay's, new accomplices, turned up on Hoth. Without Shay or her old Sith friend. If we can interrogate this Gehutun, maybe he can put us on Shay's trail. I've also got a tip that Hedda Cole's got a morale problem on her hands. One of her most loyal followers made contact with the Spirit of Vengeance. She's defected and hiding on Tatooine.
And as luck would have it, our people have breached the inner sanctum of Darth Nul's temple on Elom. There may be a clue there that could point us to Malgus's next steps.
God. It's still this hunt for Malgus, man. Alright. I'll try and get on with this. What are my options here? Which should we look into first? Tell me more about this hidden chain defector. What do we know about Shay's accomplice? What did we find on Elon? Yep. Let's go with that. Option 4.
From what I read in Taylor Strelick's report, the dig teams have finally cleared a path into Darth Null's temple. What they found is promising, but there is one final obstacle impeding their way into the heart of the ruins. Talos is currently looking into a solution. He has requested that you bring Null's holocron to Elom in the event of his success.
Accept the Library of Null mission. We need to see what exactly Malgus was after on Elom. If there's more to uncover, I want to see it. What do we know about Shay's accomplice? Tell me more about this hidden chain defector on Tatooine. Okay, I like that they've put a couple of options in there for you to carry the conversation. But we're just going to accept the mission right off the bat, because honestly, I could not care less for the Mandalorian stuff that's happening. I really couldn't care.
One moment.
Oh, wonderful. I was so hoping to hear from you soon. I had intended to have this little issue resolved by now. We run into a bit of trouble with the security measures in Null's temple. For all her remarkable inventions, it seems her most prized holdings are safeguarded by a simple droid. A droid that has been rendered inoperable by a missing part of extreme importance.
Have you had any luck with the antiques dealer we identified on Nar Shaddaa?
Not in the slightest. I was rather unprepared for the sheer size and complexity of this world, and I am having some difficulty locating her. I would appreciate any assistance in making contact. I am feeling quite out of my depth. Once this is all sorted, whatever is hidden in the recesses of Darth Null's temple will be revealed.
I suppose a lifetime of studying history is hardly adequate preparation for navigating Nar Shaddaa's streets. Once you acquire the part Talos needs for the droid, he'll walk you through the rest. Good luck.
Alright. So we're going to Nar Shaddaa. Nice outfit, bro. To Nar Shaddaa. Let's go. The servers are back up, yes. Sooner than expected. Yeah, I understand that the KOTOR dialogue cutscene stuff, it's obviously very nostalgic from the original games. But, the point is, the reason why people don't like it necessarily in this game is because this game stands out as unique among other MMOs in the market. Simply because it's fully voice acted. Simply because of that. And when you take that away, especially on your main character, like, you know, it really sucks to see all of the other characters talking except me. Honestly, that kind of sucks, man. So, it does take away from the experience, I think, that is Star Wars The Old Republic. You know? But I can understand why you would like them. It's just that, for this game, I don't think it's the preferred method of doing it. Like, if you were going to use them for side quests and side stories and stuff, then that's fair enough, maybe. But for the main story arc, it needs to be fully voice acted. It just needs to be.
I'm so pleased you could join me. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a bit mystified by the goings-on of Nar Shaddaa.
Alright, cool. That was a very short cutscene, but it'll do. Yeah, you gotta be happy about something, right? So even if the other characters are voiced, that's good. That's good. I remember the last time I came to Nar Shaddaa for something. Hey, what's up, Darksaber? I see you there on Twitch. We could probably QT, but we're gonna do a speeder.
Please select an available travel route.
soak in that beautiful Nashida scenery. We are min-maxing immersion. You gotta do it somehow, right? I used to do this all the time way back when I first started playing. Speed is everywhere, turn the interface off. Just enjoy it, you know? Yeah, we're not going too far. The Blade Runner planet. Leveling up a new character so the story's fresh in my mind on a Jedi Knight character. Been using my ship to go everywhere. Hell yeah. I can dig it. I can dig it.
What rotten luck. The store is closed. I do hope we're not too late. Wait a moment. What does that sign say?
You wanna wonder?
Okay, we've got to do something with this datapad thing. Hey, what's up, Swtor, bro? When the competition closes, come to Bellium Car for all your droid repair needs. Guaranteed to stock the rarest and oldest of droid parts and the only fully licensed reseller on the promenade.
Oh dear, someone else has taken advantage of this poor antique dealer's misfortune. Just the kind of cutthroat competition I'd expect on Nar Shaddaa. But hopefully it will work out in our favor.
Made me go all the way over there just to go back. Gotta love that. Go over here. Now go over there. Who am I speaking with?
I've got any ancient droid part you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
Apparently I don't have enough for the thing that I need. That's kind of hilarious, actually.
You'll be back.
Of course I'll be back. I need to pull some credits out, man.
I've got any ancient droid part you could want. Only the best for the discerning collector.
This part has clearly undergone some sort of refurbishment. Although I do suppose that's to be expected with a device as old as this. No matter. The advertisement did assure us that the seller is fully licensed. To Elom.
Alright then. Already done the new story? No, not yet. Not yet.
Now that we have what we need, I can formally introduce you to the little scamp who's been charged with keeping us out of Darth Nul's temple. You have the holocron?
I do. And you're sure it's safe to have brought it back here?
In theory, yes. But there is only one way to find out for certain.
Ha! I like you thinking.
Looks like I made it just in time for the fun part. Heard you're having a little trouble busting down the door?
So what do I owe the pleasure? We could flirt with her. Or what are you doing here? Probably go with what are you doing here. Option 3.
You had better have an excellent reason for showing up here unannounced.
Guess you didn't get the memo. Darth Krovos needed an attaché, seeing as how the Mando trouble is taking up more of her time. After I helped get everything on Manan under control, she thought I was right for the job. She's got me up to speed on all the important details about what's going on here.
Allow me to get the security droid back online, if you two would like a moment to catch up.
I could see why Lord Krovos wants eyes and ears on all things Darth Null and her mysterious holocron. A lot could slip through the cracks in a place like this. Don't shoot the messenger, but from the sound of things, there's been some apprehension in some of the brass on the Dark Council. Lord Krovos especially has a few bones to pick with you.
And what exactly have I done to worry them?
Transparency could be better, for one. There's some grumblings over being kept in the dark.
Is that why you're here?
I'm here to do my job. Make sure things go smoothly and in service of the Empire's interests. That's it. I hope you know what you're doing with that thing.
Not to worry. I've made the repairs with equipment from a very reputable specialist.
That part you installed, is it meant for this kind of droid?
We're dealing with a droid that is centuries old and one of a kind. Finding a part that's a perfect match would be quite impossible.
Yeah, but you couldn't find a part that was a close match, at least.
Ah, it seems the antiques dealer incorporated components from an old uplink device. It's completely harmless, and most importantly, it's working.
We'd still better keep an eye on it.
Shouldn't
Better
we be
safe than
worried
sorry,
about
yeah?
that? Open the door into Darth Null's temple. So we're going into the temple via a different access. Okay.
This is where you caught Malgus, eh? Too bad the old backstabber couldn't just admit
So
when
now
he's been beat.
down here. Oh, just give me 1 second here, guys. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Just had to deal with something. Let us continue. Now, as a Force user, would have been nicer to just drop down. Ooh, are we role-playing, Talos? Let's do it. Walking into the tomb.
I can't tell you how thrilled I am to finally gaze upon what's beyond this door. What wonders we shall discover.
What's wrong?
I do believe it's waiting for confirmation of some kind. Perhaps a passcode or a resonance frequency. Ah, yes. There we are. Absolutely breathtaking.
Darth Null's laboratory.
Or a trap that tries to kill us all. Still a possibility.
An ancient recording device. Marvelous. Devoid of records, it seems. Terrible luck.
Let's take a look around. See what we can find.
Yeah, rappelling down is kind of cool, I guess, but still. I'm a force user. Let me jump down. I feel like a badass. Guess we're going that way. Just let me look around. I like to look around. I wonder what these are meant to represent. There's red, green, yellow. Yellow over there. Interesting. Some kind of droid. Just stood there. That's the way we came. Very interesting. I know, right? Finally, the Sith Inquisitor exploring ancient ruins. I know. Hey, what's up, NG? Sonja, hello, hello, hello. I'm doing good, thank you. Doing
Only
very
a
good.
clear mind can see the truth. Calm thoughts, at peace, like the waters of a still lake.
Oh, why is it always riddles with the Sith?
Worthiness is not always about raw strength. Cunning is just as necessary, especially when hiding valuable knowledge.
Kinda true. So that's meant to be Darth Null. Interesting. She's got some kind of blindfold over her face. So she's probably Miraluka, which is what I suspected. Those symbols again. Red, yellow, green. They stand out too much to not have some kind of significance. I don't know what's going on with it. Like, maybe there is something going on with it. Solve the illusion of serenity. Interesting. Very interesting. We're not that far into it, by the way, NG. We pretty much only just started. Like 20 minutes in. Something like that. So she said, only a clear mind can see the truth. Calm thoughts at peace like the waters of a still lake. Am I meant to meditate in here? You meditate. Oh, I'm clicking these. Oh, okay. I didn't see that these were clickable. Oh, I thought I was real clever then. Doing /meditate. Oh, brilliant. Alright, let's click one and see what it does. Closing. Okay. It turned off the water. And now this one. Turned off the water. Okay. Well, there isn't... there's one here.
You have altered the flow of the water, changed its very nature to be still. But the truth you reveal is a hologram, an illusion. What wisdom have you gained?
I'd say we gained plenty of wisdom, actually. Depending on what's in that canister, of course. Nice work.
What was the... Was there any point to that? That felt way too easy. Okay. Review the logs on the ancient data scroll. Okay.
One moment. The scroll you recovered is attempting to play a hollow recording. There.
I didn't think it possible, but I may have found a way to replicate my ability to touch the minds of others. The designs for this machine are underway, but it will require the creation of a holocron imbued with the essence of my gifts.
Don't like the sound of that. Doesn't matter what kind of gifts the box has in it.
Keep looking. There must be more of these recordings here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't think it possible, but I may have found a way to replicate my ability to touch the minds of others. To replicate it? What exactly does that mean? Because depending on the context, that kind of contradicts some of the things we've already learned.
Missing parts.
We will continue.
Guess they don't make ruins like they used to. Huh. That droid just happened to find exactly what we need to fix the panel. How convenient.
How convenient indeed. There's a hole down in. Yeah, it's got to be the same machine that was destroyed. Technically destroyed twice now, right? Anyway, so postulates. Hope you're doing good.
A giant set of scales. I suppose this isn't the weirdest thing anyone's ever found in a Sith ruin.
Solve the fallacy of balance. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, there's one missing from over there. I can jump with it. So it goes on the table? On the scale. Okay. Well, do we just put them all on the scale, or? Okay.
The scales balance, but they are not of equal worth. Balance is a construct, disguised as a law of nature, an ethical judgment of those who wish to hide truth.
No idea what she's on about, but let's grab that data scroll.
Okay, she was just wearing a mask. She's not actually Mira Luca, she looks human. Interesting.
You found another of the data scrolls. Excellent. Plug it in. And let's see what else our mysterious Sith has to say.
Those puzzles are not very difficult. Like, if they were gonna do puzzles, they should have at least put some... you know, some kind of difficulty in them.
The results of my tests are very promising, but I need the machine to extend my reach. Further and more in-depth experimentation is necessary. Several of my acolytes will make exceptional subjects.
Experimenting on our own people. The more things change, the more they stay the same, huh?
Yeah. And are you getting lippy with Major Henry? You know, you should be real careful when you're a companion to a Sith pureblood. Because we can do this.
Close one there.
Don't backchat me.
Why is it going for the door?
I absolutely did slap her. I'm sorry you had to see that, Sandy. Put the assistant droid into the wall? What? You just pick up the droid. You're like, I need this. I'm just going to take this over here. He could have just instructed it to go through. That's kind of funny. I'm sorry, Sandy. Oh, we get to play as the droid now. With 0 abilities, so that's something. Hey, look, it's that hole. Is it the same one? I don't even know. I've lost track. It's looked kind of cool, though. Cool little narrow walkway. What is this?
Can't deny its usefulness, but for an old droid, it seems to know a lot.
Okay, okay. We're in.
Ugh, this room makes me itch. What is all that?
Do you want to go wait outside, Major Henry? Like, I'm happy for you to just go outside that door and just stand there, okay? This is an interesting looking room. It's another puzzle. Solve the conceit of harmony. Okay. Something to do with these? Maybe? Yellow, orange, yellow, blue? Something like that. So... this one? It played music! Ooh. This one? Yellow again? This one? And then blue. Did we do it? Did we do it? I feel like we did it, right? Glad we're back in the story. The Sith organ is awesome. Gotta love how each room is a mockery of a line of the Jedi Code. Ah, okay. I see where it's going. Appreciate it, Super Chat, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Well, they all have the same, like, color coordination thing. Let's try it again, because I feel like I was on the right track, though. Yellow. Yep. Orange. Yellow. Blue. Hey! See, I did do it right. I just had to do it faster.
There is harmony, and there is chaos. Here, harmony has destroyed, created chaos. But in chaos, we rebuild. We reshape. We grow stronger than we were.
That was a lot of words, and not one of them inspired any confidence in me.
Interesting. You were stuck on that bit? The answer's in the room. You gotta follow this color pattern. Yellow, orange, yellow, blue, and just select the correct one in the right place. You have to do it quickly though, which is what got me though. I went through it quite slowly. But yeah, that is a cool little quest thing. I didn't mind that. That was cool. With the organ. Yeah, the servers are up. The servers are up. Oh, you're asking which server we're on. Darth Malgus. Darth Malgus.
Curious. I wonder why he did that.
Hopefully it decided to get some shut-eye instead of following our every move.
Perhaps it has something to do with the scrolls we put into the recording device. It's responded to Null's holocron once already. Well, that can't be a coincidence.
This part does look like it was made specifically to hold the holocron.
Don't know if that's such a great idea.
This could be the very thing that unlocks the holocron's secrets. Oh, we've come so far.
Interesting. We should be careful, no turning back, or stop worrying. Well, there's no turning back. Option 2.
Talos is right. All the time and effort spent to get here. What other choice do we have?
I'm certain there's a fail-safe of some kind. A precaution that can be implemented should things go awry.
For all my attempts at secrecy, I should have known that there is no hiding from him. Not really. I do not know which of my acolytes succumbed to the promises he offered them, or the torture he subjected them to, but it does not matter. As long as this machine exists, as long as the potential to awaken the gift of the Force within others is a reality, my life will be in danger. I will employ the measures I have developed for this eventuality, activate security measures, conceal my experiments. I will do what I can to turn the Emperor's gaze from Elom, from what I have built here. When I have soothed his doubts with some new toy, I will return. My holocron must remain. It is safest here, with the very device it was meant for, not in the hands of those who wish to find the machine.
Hold on. Drellic, are you transmitting data from that droid?
Me? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What's going on?
Oh no. Something has activated the uplink connection in the droid, and it wasn't us.
You said there was a failsafe. Stop the connection, Talos.
I've been attempting to. Nothing is working.
Cut that thing off!
Wait! We don't know what will happen to the holocron if we destroy the droid. Who knows what information we stand to lose?
Interesting. Let the recording play or destroy the droid. Interesting. Well, whatever started has already begun. So I feel like destroying the droid just puts everybody in the dark. I'm gonna go with option 1. It's probably just a Republic, right? Spying on us. Option 1, I think. Let the recording play.
Then we wait until it's finished.
It is imperative that the machine be completed. Without it, the signal cannot be dispatched on the scale necessary to...
Well, she just signed her death certificate. Yeah, she probably was told to do that. I mean, not that specifically, but to stop the Republic from getting any information or whatever, right?
Glad that thing's still in one piece.
You went too far.
I made the decision to leave it alone, Major, and you defied me.
My gut was telling me that we were setting ourselves up for failure the longer that transmission went on. I didn't get this far by ignoring my instincts. I wasn't about to start now.
Yeah, that doesn't matter at all. You can't just disobey the Sith Inquisitor. Like, what are you doing?
You still should have trusted me to handle it.
This isn't about trust. We were up against a problem with no time to solve it. If things had been different... Bottom line, we need to figure out who's behind this. And it's not like we're short on suspects. If I didn't know better, I'd ask you, seeing as how you got the new part for that droid.
You are way out of line, Major.
If you say so. Take care of yourself, yeah?
A shame about the droid, but the important thing is Null's holocron survived. We should get it back to Odessen and secure it. The sooner the better. We have a mountain of data to sort through.
Too much leash on aliens. Or not enough. In our case, right? Not enough. Alright, so now we're reporting back. How is it so far? It's okay. So far it's okay. It's the entire thing that needs to be good though. Let's see.
Bit of an unexpected update.
Back in this
I've
room,
just heard from
another
Theron.
Kurtar dialogue.
We have a situation with one of our reconnaissance teams on Ilum. They located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, the site of Malgus's first betrayal and subsequent downfall. Unfortunately, they're having trouble keeping lines of communication open. No word yet if it's due to the weather or something more serious. Talos informed us of what happened in Null's laboratory. To say this is concerning is an understatement. It may be a reach, but with the Empire's current displeasure, I wouldn't be surprised if they were doing their best to mask their involvement. It's what I would do. What's more concerning is the content of the recordings you and Talos collected. The magnitude with which Null's machine was originally intended. Perhaps this hidden chain defector can shed some light on how Heticol was able to replicate it, even a smaller version.
What about Shay's accomplice? Do we know if he's still on Hoth?
Oh, so we can just, like, choose which part of the story we want to do?
Unknown at the moment. He bypassed security at an Imperial checkpoint on Hoth. His signature modulation pattern matched the one used to slice into Malgus's cell controls. These patterns are unique to the slicers who use them. It's no coincidence. One of Shay's accomplices might still be on Hoth.
Hey, what's up, Cyber? Except the Hoth pursuit mission, we need to know Shay's and Malgus's next move. We've got to Hoth before the slicer gets away. So we could choose which missions we wanted to do. That's quite interesting. So you could choose literally which order you wanted to do these missions in. Looks like there's 3 of them total. So there's 3 missions to do. You choose which ones you want to do in which order. And then something after that happens, I imagine. Or maybe you'll lose out on the 3rd one. Who knows? Who knows? I'll accept this one anyways, and let's go to Hoth.
Our sources on Viken Space Dock have identified Shay's accomplice as Greb Bezrik, an extremely talented slicer from Mon Cal. A bit of an eccentric, known to take on almost any job to support his reliance on a special kind of stim. Apparently they enhance his extravagant amount of cybernetics. Hoth has no shortage of smugglers and pirates willing to procure something like that. Perhaps you should question some of them. Shai Tenner's Pleasure Den is a good place to start.
There's gotta be some mistake. Someone like him working alongside Mandalore?
You can ask Bezrik yourself when you find him. We need any information he has about her movements and her state of mind. Ras, make sure this slicer ends up back here in one piece. Enough to answer questions. Got it?
Let's get some answers.
Okay. And then you get a different companion depending on which mission you go to. Which is pretty standard, to be fair. That's an interesting decoration. Don't mind a free decoration, thank you very much. Yeah, I quite like the idea of choosing which story you want to do. But I wonder, do you lose access to one of them? Is it only going to let you choose 2? Because that would be an interesting mechanic. The Sith organ as a deco, probably going to hit the cartel market, let's face it. Anything that becomes popular or liked in this game usually ends up on the cartel market in some fashion. It'll be the Elom bundle. The Elom decoration bundle. Get it now for $20. That's what it's all about these days, isn't it? Teleporting to a planet looks different. Does it? I don't know if they've changed Lana's voice actor. I don't think that they have. I'm not sure about Talos. I'd have to compare it, like, from before. I don't necessarily remember. Yeah, that's pretty much what they do, Survivalizer. That's pretty much what they do. Set Shai Tanner's Pleasure Den. Pleasure Den? Oh, why didn't you say so earlier? God damn, let's go. Pleasure Den? This better be good. Ah, my eyes.
At your service, my lord.
Blinding light. Where am I going? There. So go here? Here. Good.
Travel route is confirmed.
We're on Hoth. Yeah, you really do gotta wear sunglasses when playing on Hoth.
incoming! Destroy them!
What's a cool mount? What cool mount did you see? White theme. The red shuttle thing? I mean this? You like that, do you? This is the red sphere. And it is a rare drop from the Xenolist in Admod. It's meant to be a rare drop anyways, I don't know what the drop rate is like these days. I think, to be fair, this is probably one of the most desirable mounts in the game that you can actually get on a somewhat even playing field. Like, you don't have to do a nightmare operation to get something like this, which is cool. The red kind of looks like purple, though, against the snow. Alright, there's a big chasm in the way. But there's a path. So let's go to that. Still getting 99 Asians rocket blasters. I think it should give you your cartel coins back. You know, if you get a double item, it should just automatically give you the coins back. Oh, is it down here? I'm trusting this guy. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was close. That was very close. This is a pleasure den? It's a bit bare. Oh, he's not happy with you, mate. This guy's just watching it go down. Wow, can't use my drink emote. What the hell? I don't know, man. I expect it to be somewhat pleasurable. What do you want, Sif? You just need to ask if you've seen someone. Whoever it is, I ain't seen him. Buzz off, got nothing to say to an imp. The hell was that? Interesting. Huh. Has the mission icon always done that from a distance? Just use lightning. I wish it would just let us do that. Republic Fairs. Interesting. Okay.
You know a slicer named Bezrick?
Yeah. That who you've been looking for came by looking for some top-of-the-line cybernetic enhancement stims. Told him I'm fresh out.
Where might he go to find some?
Whitemore are the only supplier in this sector. But they've been real stingy lately. Their ship's off limits. So I told him to try his luck with their supply drops. There's a few around here.
Investigate Whitemore deal drops. Dead drops. Okay then. Questing on Hoth. Why not? Why not? Well, to their credit, there's only been 2 KOTOR dialogue cutscenes so far. And they've put it in a rather interesting place.
Question is, did Bezrick get what he came for? Or was this empty when he found it? If we got here sooner, this might have been a whole lot easier. Let's keep looking.
You've seen 4 already? I've only seen 2 so far. Is the story good? We're not quite finished with it yet. Ask me again when we're done. Seems good so far, but you know, I reserve my judgment. And when I say good, I just mean it's at least somewhat interesting so far. Yeah, that would be an interesting take, Luke. Really expanding on the idea that they're trying to go with. That would be good. That would be good. Not sure how far up this I can go, but let's find out. We're going this way. Oh really? Is that what you think, Toph? You think we missed something because we didn't come here sooner?
Hey, get away from that! That's Whitemore property!
No Bezrick and no stings to learn. Where's the next one?
Hey, Swtor Verse, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, a little bit of a walking simulator at the moment. Anything you do on Hoth is a walking simulator, though. You can test it later. I think I'm going to test that as well. Because I'm probably going to play through it on Republic Faction, and I'll upload the cutscenes to the channel. True, so is Tatooine. That is true. Malgus did nothing wrong. Oh, really? Is that the case?
Hey, get away from that! That's White Maw property! Hey, get away from that! That's White Maw property!
They must have been delivering the stims Bezric was looking for.
If he never got them,
Go to the Star
you
of
think
Coruscant.
he's desperate enough to head to the Star of Coruscant?
Only one way to find out.
Starship Graveyard. As it always is when you come to Hoth. As a new subscriber, which Jacer do you prefer? I've always preferred Darkside Jacer. The in-game mail that you get from her when she's dark-sided is honestly some of the best fan fiction you will ever read. Lana should be Valen incarnate. Hope be good effect, hope be good. The servers came up a bit early. Took us by surprise. A surprise, but a welcome one. Hell yeah. Larry Burns. Welcome to the club. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thoughts on the story so far after all this time of us waiting? It seems to be good so far. Seems to be. But we will see. We will see. Because honestly, it really depends on how this all ends. Are they going to give us enough this time around? Or are they just teasing us? You know? We need to get to the bottom of this. Hope you're doing good, by the way. Man, that took forever.
A monument to the Republic's hubris. Finding one slicer will be difficult.
Not a problem. Lane let me borrow one of her gadgets. Really living up to her reputation for being obsessed with droids. If Bezric so much as touched any of the ship's systems, this little guy will sniff it out.
Gotta scan for stuff. Gotta support Swtor streamers, you love the game. That's fair enough, man. And I appreciate any and all support that the channel gets. Thank you, thank you. I had no idea that you could gift memberships on YouTube. Well, you learn something new every day. I appreciate you gifting that. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Luke, you know I love you. Thank you very much. Everyone's becoming a member all at once. What was this here? I saw that. What was this? Did I find Darth Jar Jar yet? No, not yet.
The droid picked up a matched Bezrik's signature modulation pattern. He's here. Coward. He's been busy. Lots of different systems he's been poking around in.
Interesting.
Another match? What is he? He's
It's the
accessing
kind of
weapons,
spam
power,
that
and
every YouTuber
control.
loves.
Ran gear.
Definitely.
The ship's guns are on the outside. We'll be fine.
Hey, you guys are welcome to spam memberships as much as you like. I am not going to stop you. Did we come too far? Came too far. We missed something. This? Is it this? Appreciate you, Effect. Thank you. What's the song that keeps playing when you get a new member? It's called Call on Me. And I know that because every time it plays, we get a copyright strike. Oh, I should say a copyright claim, rather. Did we miss something? I don't think we did, right? Because we got that one. Still got our droid? No, no droid. Did we miss something? Remember me. Remember me. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate all the support there, guys. You are too kind. Too kind. Too kind. I don't think I missed anything, so I'm just gonna keep looking around.
They wanna wonder.
Ah, see, it is this. It just wasn't spawned or whatever. Appreciate the sub.
Droid's got a lock on his
Welcome,
location.
welcome.
Downloading the ship schematics. That's right, Dekut. You can't hide from us.
Oh. I thought the game crashed then. Twitch still superior though.
This ship is a maze. Guess it's perfect for a hideout.
Or an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Always do.
I've already given you more work than we agreed on. And I can get the work done faster if I have the stims.
The price for those enhanced stims has gone up. So, if you want them that badly, you'll... Intruders!
We can't let him get away!
Yeah, same here, Davish. Same. Are you on Sith Assassin Com? Wait, what does that mean, Cyber? I'm playing on my Sith Assassin, yes, if that's your question.
Move! He's getting away! Find a way around!
Is this a new area of the ship? Have we been here before? Yeah, it could be a new area, right? Is that a heater? That's hilarious. Yeah, the NPC was running super fast. Because he knows I was gonna catch him. Alright. Guess we're jumping.
Medical attention. Be well.
They were no wonder.
Appreciate the follow-up. What is this? Warning note. As we cut this ship out of the ice, a lot of the water ends up in this room mix with the lubricants from the machinery and then refreezes to the deck. Use your jetpack, maybe it'll melt the ice, but don't loan it out to anyone because we don't need those injuries either. Okay. Wait, where's the jetpack? Give me the jetpack.
Get back here! Rouse, enough!
Yeah, slip and fall on the ice. That's hilarious.
Perhaps you should stay your hand next time, yes?
Do you still slip if you walk on it, though? Is that the trick? You just walk over it. We're not slipping. Good story or bad? Eh, we'll see. We will see. You don't slip if you don't run. That's kind of hilarious. Now we'll run over it just for evidence. Yep, and we fell. Keep running. It doesn't happen very often, apparently. But just walking over it, I didn't fall. That's interesting. Now what? Ladders. Okay. Are there any quality of life updates worth mentioning in this update? Not that I can think of.
Footprints?
At the top of my
Does
head.
he want us to catch him?
Footprints on the floor, there actually is. I kinda like that.
You should have grabbed him. He's more trouble than he's worth.
Look who that voice is running from!
Am I gonna slip on this? No. It looks cool though.
Wait till I get my hands on you, Besrick!
Not doing much damage to me.
You think this junk can hurt us? Wait till I get my hands on you, Besrick!
Alright then.
Don't even think about trying to get away. Tune.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm just a humble comms technician, I swear.
Ooh, okay. We can offer him stims and make a deal, or we can threaten to destroy the stims. I'm gonna go with option 3.
You worked so hard to get these stims. It would be a shame if something happened to them.
No, don't, please. Whatever you want to know, I'll tell you. Please.
Then you better start talking. If you lie to us, you're dead. Understand? You helped a very important Mandalorian do something really stupid. But it looks like she ran out of uses for you. What happened there?
No, that's not... I still help Shay. I just had to come to Hoth for these blasted stims. But I don't know where she is. The crew moves around too much. I send them stuff through a broker, but I don't know who they are.
What happens to Malgus? Is he still with Shay?
Last I heard, two of them don't go anywhere without the other.
And what does a Jakar like you get out of helping the two of them?
Have you seen Malgus? I mean, really taken a good look at him? I don't know how the old Gundark's still standing, but it has something to do with all those implants he's got. And when this is over, I get first crack at them.
That hardly seems worth it. Why go to all this trouble to keep helping Shay?
'Cause I still haven't been paid! Oh, I'm starting to think I never will be. All this trouble for some good-for-nothing Mandos. Zoha! Ah!
Option 3. It's your own fault.
Mind yourself, or he'll do it again.
What in blazes did I do?
Just tell us one thing. What does Malgus gain by helping Shay?
Look, I don't know the specifics, but I do know that whatever each of them are after, they're gonna find it in the same place. 2 targets, 1 goal, 1 win, 2 prizes, that kind of thing. Get it?
Sounds like he can't go for long without those stims. Don't think we're gonna get much else out of him.
Interesting. Send him to the Mandalorians, send him to the Empire, or kill him. I think this is a very, very easy choice to make. You're going to die.
You're right.
What are you... He could have led us to Shay!
And he could have let her know we were after her.
Oh, attack! Don't expect me to explain this mess to Jakaya.
I don't answer to Jakaya. Ooh. It's getting interesting. So Malgus is only alive because he's been getting stims. Is that what I'm hearing? Malgus is a junkie. Crazy. Wait, what? What happened there? Was that it? Bruh, I will riot right now. What happened? Did it bug? Well, now I can't go back in there. What? What happened? You have got to be kidding me. No, I don't think that's... No, that's something else. What the hell just happened? Let's relog. Let's relog, relog. Yo, what the hell? What the hell? So we just can't progress now? What? Maybe that's why everyone's standing there like you. Maybe so. Let's find out. You can continue with the errors tab if it glitches out, but you'll lose some cutscenes? What? That is outrageous! What? Have they posted anything about that? No. What? How does the errors fix work? I have no idea, but I don't want to lose cutscenes. On the run. Continue error? Is that what that would be? I press continue error? But I don't want to lose stuff. Your progress reset on half? Well, that also sucks. You need to use the errors tab to continue. You'll lose some cutscenes though if you use the errors tab. What? 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 That has got to be a joke. I can't imagine that needing to bring the servers down. That seems like something they can just patch while the game is up. That's really annoying, though. That's really annoying indeed. Okay, I don't know if I want to miss cutscenes, but at the same time, what else can we do? Just wait here and hope that they fix it in the next few seconds? Like, what the hell? The mission bugged. We completed the mission for Hoth, and then it like auto-completed, and then just nothing else happened after that. Like, there was no new mission update or anything. Almost as if it just ended, right? And like, that was it. But apparently there is more, and apparently it's bugged. That's super annoying. That's super annoying. You tweeted at them and you posted on the forums. Man. It was kind of going okay as well. It was kind of going alright. And then, boom. Slap in the face. Jesus Christ. How does this stuff not get spotted in testing? Like, what has actually caused that? Alright. I'm gonna give it, like, 5 minutes before I decide on what I want to do, because I'm a bit conflicted about moving forward and missing stuff. Yeah, I mean, like, their own internal testing and stuff, though, Luke. Because surely they do that, right? You'd like to think that. Right. I will take a very quick BRB, and when I get back, I'll decide what to do. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Okay. The way I see it, we have two options. I'm just gonna relog, just in case. You know, you never know. Actually, do you know what? I'll reload the... Nah, I won't. I was gonna reload the game, but I won't. We have two options, I think. Continue through the errors window, and we hope that we didn't miss much. Or option two. Option two is we jump to a Republic character, and we play it through on the Republic side and hope it doesn't happen there as well. What do you guys think? Start it again on Republic faction, or try and continue? No point in New Story because it's bugged. Who knows, man? Maybe there is no point right now.
They wanna wonder.
Appreciate the follow. Thank you. Think go reps.
They wanna wonder.
It's bugged on pop side too. Continue. It's bugged on both sides. Right. Okay. Okay, so we might as well just try and continue then, because if it's bugged on both, we're just going to lose another hour's worth of progress just to encounter the bug again. Alright. I make this sacrifice for the good of the stream. It's making you replay the Hot Pursuit mission. Hey, what's up, Mystic? I'm not sure, Clone Review. I don't know what the difference would be. Okay, let's just do it. Search for Mos Ela for the Hidden Chain Defector. Okay, so we missed the intro cutscene to it. Okay, so that's not bad. We didn't miss much. Let's go. Let's go. Feel like I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. Let's do this. Let's do this. So we have to do all three missions regardless then anyways. You can just choose which order you want to do them in. Which I still like, you know. Don't mind that.
Tatooine, a wise choice for our prey. Enough natural resources and criminal assets to make an easy disappearance. The perfect place for those who don't want to be found. A headache for the people who hunt them.
Yeah, good shout, Larry. On Republic faction, I will do them in, like, reverse order or something. I'll start with Tatooine, and then I'll do Elom, and then Hoth last. Just in case Hoth is, like, the perpetrator.
thugs in this district are forgetting who's in charge. You look like you could remind them.
Don't do Hoth last. You're stuck repeating Hoth. Ooh. Maybe we should do that first then?
Have you encountered any Mandalorians recently?
Not a Kavi. We're looking for someone else. Someone traveling alone. Probably nervous.
Gold armor. Sounds like the defector is Clan Harengir. Someone with enough credits to buy a safe house.
Yeah, it does seem like Hoth is the bugged one.
Seeing elevated activity in exchange camps. We need to find out what they're up to.
Do not test my patience, Tantu.
I really wish we had speech bubbles above people's heads when they're talking in an alien language. I bet you gotta keep reading it in the chat.
Sounds like
log.
someone else is looking for our Harangia defector.
Mercenaries, from the sound of it. Not Mandalorian or Tantu would have said.
Yeah, that's a pretty big bug, to be fair. And quite annoying that it's happened. I feel bad for the people who are stuck replaying the mission. Hey, look who it is. It's Barmer. Hello, Barmer. You son of a bitch.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Where am I going?
Travel route is confirmed.
Right here.
Droid, have you given transport to a Mandalorian? One unfamiliar with the area? I've transferred the usual fee. Now tell us where she went.
All that talk of privacy undone by a few credits.
On Tatooine? Yes.
Travel route is confirmed.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, it seems so, Mystic Troll. Seems so. A little hollow UI for translation? Yes, just anything, right? Even something as small as that would actually be very much appreciated. What's my gear rating? On this character, 339. But that's my tank gear. My DPS gear is near enough maxed out. Minus augments. How is the story? Bugged is how it is. The story is bugged. But otherwise, it's going okay. For now. Your quest just reset? You gotta do the mission again? Or did it disappear? Because mine just disappeared. Yeah, you're not the only one getting that. Other people are getting that issue as well. Good old walking simulator. You did Hoff again, and then you logged out of the game because the same happened. That's brutal, man. I'm sorry that's happening to you guys. What is the new story update? More story with the Mandalorians and Malgus and Shea Vizsla. I mean, it's more story. You know?
Junlin Wastes. Tentu does not offer many shelters here. Only one, if I remember correctly.
Then it shouldn't take long to search.
Let us hope that whoever else is pursuing the defector did not reach her first.
Stop it! Stop! I'll go with you. Just please let her live.
Aura, no! Get out of here, run!
Jim, what's the point? I'm done running. This is never gonna end, and I don't want you to die for me.
I swore that I would protect you, and I will, no matter the cost.
Oh boy. Okay. I want information, so start talking now.
What information? If you're not with the mercenaries or the Hidden Chain, why are you here?
Our only concern is stopping the Pretender, Hedda Cole. That's why we need fresh information on the Hidden Chain.
We're not interested in getting drawn back into your war. How'd you find us?
The distress signal you sent. Jakaya Order sent us to find you.
I sent no signal. We're trying to disappear. We're covering our tracks as carefully as we can.
I don't like this. Who sent that signal then? And why does it feel like there's something we're missing?
Who are you hiding from?
Mercenaries, sent by the Hidden Chain. They want their property back.
Property? I was under the impression that you were an asset to the Pretender and her scheme.
She was. And she threw it all away for me.
And who is your protector here?
I am Jamala, Clan Harangir. I was part of a team that captured Force-sensitive individuals. That's how I met Aura.
Who?
I'm Aura. Or an M. The reason we're in this mess.
Aura. That's not true.
I had an experience. I sensed something I thought I'd forgotten a long time ago. I was so confused. Couldn't work, couldn't focus on anything. I felt trapped. Then Mandalorians, the Hidden Chain, Jem showed up and took me away. Then I saw what it was really like to lose your freedom. But Jem's made up for what she did 1,000 times over.
And how did you do that?
We were taking Aura and the others to the prison ship when it was destroyed. Hidden Chain Command was in chaos. All we were told was to stay put. I took advantage of the opportunity to free Aura and the other prisoners.
We thought we had escaped, but almost immediately we were attacked by mercenaries.
They call themselves Rawls Regulators. Hedda's used them for other jobs before she became Field Marshal. They've already abducted some of the others. They're not gonna stop until we're all in chains again.
Okay. I need information, and you're going to give it to me.
And I need to free Aura from a life of looking over her shoulder. Deal with Rawls Regulators, and in exchange, I will tell you everything I know about Hedda's current fleet organization. You will not get this information from anyone else.
What?
I don't want to do
just
that.
Wait here and hope these two help us?
If we could finally start our life together, isn't it worth taking the chance?
Is it? Or are we just fooling ourselves again?
Aura, please. Just hold on with me a little longer. Trust me, if you don't trust them.
You should listen to her. Let's complete this bargain, get everyone what they need, and go our separate ways.
Oh my god. I'm being forced into helping them. I should be able to just threaten them. If I threatened one of them right now, like this woman on the right, I put my blade to her neck and say start talking, and she would immediately cave. Quite clearly, they love each other. Why can I not just threaten one of them and be over with this? No, gotta go do stuff for them.
I assure you I will. And I have something that will help you. Take this device, one of Aura's creations. It can detect if a stealth field is being used nearby. Well, that's how the Regulators kept getting the drop on us.
If it detects any stealth fields near you, press this button and the device will disrupt them. Then you can take care of the exposed mercenaries.
We will determine its best tactical use ourselves. Still, it is not unappreciated.
We'll secure ourselves in here and wait for you to return. To make matters worse, I've heard rumors that the Hidden Chain has resumed conducting raids on Tatooine. Watch yourselves.
Well. Seriously? Jesus Christ. Ah, that's so much running. Ah, my finger already hurts from pressing W. Alright, time to click this. Do you know what? I never even doubted you. I just severely underestimated my ability to remember how much of a fucking simulator this was. Like, Jesus Christ. And to think you were once a member of the Dark Council. Exactly. That's exactly why I should have just been able to threaten them. I've said it before, like, the dark side users don't have good writing in this game. We haven't had good writing for dark side users in a long time. It's like the devs just, they write the light side version of it, and then occasionally just give you the opposite to a light side decision every now and then. They don't think about what a dark side user would want to say in certain situations. And there needs to be more of it. There needs to be, like, plenty more dark side options where you actually do something that's, like, despicable or, you know, just something. Exactly, Luke. Murder and mayhem awaits. Exactly. Appreciate it, Super Chat, my guy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Target's eliminated.
Exactly, electrocuting people. Imagine we did that right then and there. We just shock them. Give me the information or literally burn to death. They would cave immediately. Of course they would. Sith Warrior should be able to choke them. Just each different class type should just have like a unique way of actually interacting in conversations. Because it's alright saying choices matter, but if choices only matter to one particular narrative, then they don't really matter at all. You know?
Over here! Help us take out this spice stash! The exchange is going too far!
Should be able to shock Anri when she was given a Dark Lord of the Sith Lip. Exactly. What was the last dark side option in Onslaught? Was it killing Nox-Dural? Okay. These things just happen to be in a similar area.
They're very dumb.
You're absolutely right, Luke, and I forget that quite often, to be honest. You're right. In Onslaught, you could murder the entire Dark Council. Is that true? Hey, Swtorverse. You upgraded your membership. How interesting. I appreciate the support while we're playing Walking Simulator 3000. Do you just mean when you could kill, like, Vauron and the other person that was stood with him? I know that you could kill Vauron. And you can kill Anafel. I don't think you can kill them all, though. Yep, 1.5 hours, to be fair, is about right so far. But a lot of it is just moving around, so take from that what you will. Should you wait to do the story since it's bugged? I think probably yes. The particular bug that I encountered doesn't seem to have affected me too much. But you're gambling if you try it because other people are stuck replaying missions. So who knows which type of bug you might get. No? Huh. Try again.
Kill it. Inferior equipment, inferior fighters.
Yeah, Darth Norrock. He wasn't a Dark Council member, though. Not to my knowledge. Someone said summon Talos after Hoth.
Displaying all authorized
Oh,
destinations.
really?
Travel route
Does that
is
somehow
confirmed.
help? Yeah, no, that's fair. You can kill a few of them, but not all of them. Not all of them. Okay, that didn't work.
They should have considered another line of work.
Read the datapad. After a Mandalorian on the run, so expect a tougher job than the last few. Just remember, this means more than credits. It means opening up a new line of business with the new Mando power. Interesting. I divided the planet into standard grid search. As long as you all keep your heads on a swivel, they can't get past us. Keep your self-generators charged. Rory, bring them to docking bay 73. Docking bay 73, you say? What is your favorite storyline right now? Sif Inquisitor is a personal favorite of mine. I appreciate the super chat there, Luke. That's a humongous amount of support. Thank you very much, my friend. As usual, Mandalorian related stuff is kind of boring, and the Malgus and North stuff is 10 times more interesting. Oh, I agree with that so much. Is anyone really surprised that the author projecting lover characters suck? No, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised even a little bit. Yeah, we already covered Darth Anafil. You gutted on how boring it is. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. The Mando stuff just needs to, like, end, you know? Just needs to have a good ending so we can all move on.
They wanna wonder.
Pancake Papi. Appreciate the follow. Or the sub, rather.
I expected something more formidable.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were interrupting my business.
You've made quite the effort for such a small bounty.
That Mando and her little pet chose to make dangerous enemies. Enemies that pay very well. But guess I'll need to deal with you before I drag the Womp Rats out of their hovel. Let's dance!
No need for that fancy stealth detector. I'm right here.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I've never failed to bring in a bounty. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Good, but I'm better. First time for everything.
You only die once. You're only just learning that. You don't get a respawn button like we do. Alright, now return to the people. And I can't even quick travel immediately. I've got to, like, walk out of the spaceport. I really wish that they would change that, you know? Like, if there was ever going to be one quality of life update that I would actually praise, it would be the ability to use my mount anywhere I want without being restricted, and to quick travel from any location. Because right now, you can't quick travel. Oh, quick travel, it don't work here. It don't work here in the spaceport. Ugh. Alright, let me just go walk outside, so then I can quick travel. Like, come on. Yeah, episodical stuff. Although it was very much disliked when it initially kind of came out, I do think that that would be the way forward, to be fair. Luke again with the super chat. You popping off today, man. Appreciate you. Don't think I'd say this, but I miss coffee chapters. Exactly. Exactly. Did you hear about the leak of the new Star Wars game coming out? Apparently the name ends in the Old Republic. I did hear about that. But we've been hearing about that for years and years and years and years, and we never find anything else, so... Just when it comes to that stuff, I'm off the mindset of, let's just wait and see. Let's see what happens, because if it's the Old Republic, then awesome. Hype. Hogs in the chat, you know? But until then, I'll just wait and see. Yes, update quick travel, please. Please do. Let me catch up with the Twitch chat real quick. You can mount up in the spaceport. Not all spaceports, though. And in some capital areas, like the Coruscant Senate Plaza, you can't use your mount in there. And it's actually quite a large building. There's plenty of buildings that you walk into and it's like, you can't be on your mount in here. Now, it says who? Who said I can't be on my mount? It's a game. Just let me get on the mount. A KOTOR 2 remake seems inevitable if they're gonna do a KOTOR 1 remake. That's something I've always said. It doesn't make sense to redo one without also doing the other. You just have to. You have to. Revan in the unknown regions would be hype. Yeah. Playing as Revan. Going along with Canderous to go get Mandalore's mask. He becomes Mandalore the Preserver. And Revan finds out that he needs to go to Nathema. And off he goes. Goes to Nathema. Gets captured by Lord Scourge and Nyrus. You're in prison. You escape from the prison with Lord Scourge and the Exile. And then you go and face the Emperor. I would pay good money to play that game. You're terrified of a remake? The way I see it is that at the very worst it will be a horrible game. And at the very least, we will get some amazing remade cutscenes for Knights of the Old Republic. And I don't know about you, but that in and of itself just seems like a huge win. Just does. Alright. Let's see what my options are now. With the ladies.
You've returned, and you're unhurt.
Second-rate mercenaries are nothing we can't handle.
Were you able to... I mean, are we...
They wanna wonder.
I did what I promised. It's time for you to live up to your end of the bargain, or else. You see those two words at the very end? Or else. That's all I needed in the last part of this conversation. And this could have been over much sooner. Appreciate the subs to the channel, by the way, guys.
How do we know you're telling the truth? The bounty contract Hedda took out on us. We finally have a chance.
A chance? We've run, and we've hidden, and we've waited, just for a chance? To do what? Run and hide more? We've gotten one band of mercs off our backs. One! How long before Hedda Cole sends another? Maybe she already has!
It is a possibility.
Aura, when I rescued you, I had little hope that safety and comfort would be ours. Yet I love you. Even when I know that our days will not be easy, I will fight for us. Whatever consequences may come, I am content with whatever life brings. As long as I'm with you.
Oh, Jam!
Well said.
I'm sorry. You've done a great thing for us, truly. You have my sincere thanks.
What did I just watch? Oh, that was horrible. You know, there's not many moments in this game where I've just wanted to immediately log out. But this is certainly one of those times. Alright, so let's just continue with option 3.
Not much of a romantic, are you?
If you truly want to start a life together, you'll need someone to ensure Hedda Cole is no longer a threat. We'd like the information you promised, Jamala, if you don't mind.
You have done as you pledged, and so shall I. Hedda's fleet has been moving through Sith space, completely untouched and undetected. I suspect she is receiving some kind of assistance in this endeavor. From whom, I cannot say. The Field Marshal is no friend to the Sith. She detests the Empire. What she could want within this region is a mystery to all but her. But it's clearly something big.
You're not even wrong, Luke. There's probably so many people who would say that. Like, oh my god, I can't believe you didn't like that gay cutscene. Oh my god, you're a homophobe and you're a bigot. Jesus Christ. Cry me a goddamn river. Cry me a goddamn river. Just tell me what Het is after. Just tell me.
Why does anyone who possesses such cruelty do what they do? Power? Wealth? To prove their superiority? Who knows? I know that there are others who grow uneasy about Hedda's capabilities and leadership. Her recent setbacks have done nothing to alleviate these doubts.
We can work with that.
Walk away. That's the option I've been needing this entire time. Just walk away, man. Just walk away.
Good fortune to you both, wherever your path leads.
Yeah, where was my dark side option? They're gonna put light side options in, but not dark side options. Like, come on. Just let me kill him. I mean, do something. Return to Lana, Benika, and Jakaya order on Odessen. Okay. Unsightly Blade, you are absolutely correct. Did ChatGPT write some of this dialogue? Probably. Yeah, they were definitely very dramatic for the situation. A little bit too dramatic. Oh no, my love. Art thou Romeo? Writing like HRs in the room. Preach it, man. Preach it. Alright, guys. Take a deep breath. And let's hope that it hasn't bugged.
No time for a briefing. We've completely lost track of the reconnaissance team on Ilum. After their last message when they said they located the wreckage of the Emperor's fortress, a snowstorm interfered with their comms channels. The weather cleared, but we never regained contact. I've been stubbornly attempting to re-establish contact, to no avail. There were many contractors on the team who had been loaned to us by the Empire. If we don't find their people, it could mean trouble. But recovering the team is still a secondary priority. If they did find what remains of the Emperor's fortress, we must find it as well. No matter the cost.
Alright. Here we go. Actually, back to the story that's interesting. Yeah, everybody got a different bug. Try opening your errors window. If you got the bug, try opening your errors window, go to Legacy of the Sith, and see if it gives you an option to continue. See where it says missions here? It should say continue. Or it might not, because again, it's bugged. But if you check the errors tab, you might be able to continue. Dark side choices while Lana is with me. Let's hope so. Yeah, let's seriously hope so. You're locked out. That's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. They will fix it, I'm sure, but kind of annoying that it's even the case.
So much constant turmoil on Ilum. So much potential for the reconnaissance team to fail. A bit disappointing, considering the level of training and expertise many of them possess.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Never play on patch day. I know, right? How dare we expect them to do any kind of testing before the update comes out? I can't believe we expected it to work.
Raise the shields and get this transport operational.
Our standards are clearly too high. Not sure on the sabotage stuff, because I haven't totally caught up on my sabotage character just yet. Someone else might be able to answer that question now. You're gonna skip everything on Tatooine? No problem, man. Yeah, the continued use of KOTOR style cutscenes is kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of how much they're doing it. It's always a nice view from here. That's a ship, by the way. I don't know if you guys ever knew that, but this thing here, this big thing, is a huge Gree spaceship. That's literally what that is. It's very cool. Interesting.
This will help.
Something blue enclave. Something black bisector. If you log out when in the phase before you redo the mission you are stuck on and log back in, the correct conversation will play. That seems like a very niche way to fix it. Unfortunately, I can't test it. I cannot test it. I'll keep it in mind though for when I do my Republic playthrough. Okay, very cool, Jamie. Very cool, very cool. The ship is called the Grey Second. I don't think that ship specifically is called the Grey Second. I think where the Xenolist boss is called the Grey Second. All the way up there, right? Or maybe it is. And you go up to it. I forget exactly how they did that. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
This was the team's base camp when they last made contact. Or what's left of it. No matter. They left in a hurry, from the look of things. They must have left something useful.
Okay.
Gree Technological Surveys. They were cataloguing signatures to exclude from wider scans for the Fortress's cloaking device.
This is the 4th time they've made me do this now. You're just making me run around to different areas. It's so lame.
Integrating a Gree cloaking device was clever, and a shrewd use of another species' talents within Malgus's new empire.
But it doesn't make our task any easier.
I've added this signature to the exclusion protocols.
Did you ever think about following Malgus?
Not once. But I did suspect that some of my colleagues harbored similar convictions, if only surreptitiously.
Did you ever think about following Malgus? That's an interesting thing to say.
Excluding this signature as well is not enough.
The station crashed and it's still cloaked? Yes. What they're looking for is still cloaked. I didn't want to spoil it. I didn't want to, like, read out too much. But it's nothing too different from, like, things we didn't already know about Ilum, to be fair. How long is the story? I couldn't give you an exact time right now, because I'm not finished with it.
I won't deny that Malgus's actions may have inspired me to view the Empire with a more critical eye. A turn of events which led me to my discovery of the Order of Revan. My partnership with Theron, the creation of the Alliance.
Strange to think of Malgus having any role in the Alliance's existence.
You certainly aren't expected to thank him, you know.
So Lana said, I won't deny that Malgus's actions may have inspired me to view the Empire with a more critical eye. A turn of events which led me to my discovery of the Order of Revan, my partnership with Theron and the creation of the Alliance. Interesting.
Excluding signature. Nearly there. That's it. I have the location. Let's see if this worked.
Okay. Go to the Emperor's Fortress. Dark heart of the fortress. There is no mission marker for it. It is just a play button. Excuse me.
The Emperor's Fortress. Once Vitiate's seat of power. Then briefly in the hands of Darth Malgus. The Dark Council extinguished his new empire before it began.
Let us see if anything of Malgus remains.
I mean, the Dark Council didn't really stop Malgus, did they? They asked the player to do it. Oh, we're finally here. In the crashed fortress. Looks pretty cool. There was big drops here, but there isn't now. Random medical droid.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
I like the tattered flags. But I don't think many of them would have survived, though, to be fair. I don't like that they're just copy and pasted, but I like that they're, like, tattered. It's kind of cool. Flashy stuff. Ooh, we're in the fortress.
That astromech droid was with the survey team. Looks like D928. A part of Dr. Bellisk's survey team.
The droid's log records could still be intact.
Ginley, see if Malgus tried to access any records on Ricardo technology.
Yes, sir. The power connection is fluctuating. Dr. Bellisk, I think we should disconnect.
We're not done here. Dustin, try regulating D9's power core.
The power isn't coming from D9, sir. It's coming from... What is that?
What was that sound?
I'm not sure. We know what happened to the droid, at least. But where's the rest of the survey team?
They must have gone further into the station. Did the droid open that door?
I don't see how it could have.
Okay.
Ginley Karaka. He was a member of the survey team. On loan from the Reclamation Service. They won't be happy about this.
Ginley! He's gone, Destin. That power coupler just exploded. I had no idea the power systems would be so volatile. It's amazing the power systems still work at all. But we must be more cautious.
A descent cable. It seems Dr. Bellisk pressed on, even after losing some of his team.
Would I survive if I just dropped? Well, there's only one way to find out. Well, I'm not really sure what I expected. That was a big drop. That was a big drop indeed. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 diddler.
Please use all products only as intended.
It was here Malgus found ways to merge the Empire's technology with the ancient Rakata elements from the Foundry.
Sir, I've got information on the Foundry, but I haven't even assembled the file index yet.
Outstanding work, Destin.
No, sir, you don't understand. I think it heard you.
Okay.
They wanna wonder.
The station, it wants us to go deeper, but I think we need to leave, sir.
Agreed, Destin. The way back, it won't let us through. Start searching for another way out.
Such purpose in power, in raw strength, the tools of conquest and victory. But the fools who aspire to lead us sate themselves on the scraps of recognition the Emperor allows, when we could take everything.
He must have recorded this when he occupied the space station, at the advent of his rebellion.
They wanna wonder.
Nice. Something from the past. A compelling speech.
He seems so sure of himself. It's difficult not to get swept up in what he's saying.
I can't see how. Not to the lengths his followers would go, at least.
As you were, a thrall to his whims, a slave to the never-ending pursuit of power that he would never grant. Like you, I thought I had the answers. I believed I walked a path of self-determination. I believed I could break the hold he had over us all. But I failed to...
Was he speaking to someone?
We'll never see victory. The infighting, the Republic, they are distractions, preoccupations, all to keep us from knowing what you knew. If all have power, then it is true strength that prevails. To lay the foundation of chaos necessary for such a thing to happen. How it must have hurt to have finally found the purpose for your work, only for him to...
What's happening?
Okay. Okay.
Quite as dead as we thought, unfortunately.
So, obviously someone is still here. And that's probably got something to do with that Rakatan mine trap that we saw in the previous teaser. So I have a suspicion on who that's going to be. But just to bring up what Malgus was talking about, it's very clear what his plan has been, is to awaken power, force power within everyone, and see who takes the new mantle with that power. That's interesting. So that's what he's been talking about this entire time. That confirms it. We've kind of already known that, but with him saying it like that, it's like, okay, Without a doubt, that's definitely been the plan. So, everything's making sense so far. Let's go deal with this, though. Reset the scales of power. Yeah.
More survey team members. They must have tried to escape deeper into the station.
And this is why you should be playing a stealth class.
We're alone.
I feel it too. A presence, indistinct.
Really?
Everywhere but faint.
Hey, appreciate the super chat. I think Hoff is bugged for more than just the saboteurs. Because I got a bug as well. A lot of people got bugs. A lot of people. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da da da. You have to check your errors window. If the mission didn't reset and you just don't have any mission at all, then try checking the errors window. See if it'll let you progress.
Who activated the security systems?
Something's bothered by our presence.
Or someone?
Ah, really? I actually have to defeat it? Okay. Can I at least push it? Tatooine was the mine trap and you survived. Hey, what's up, Cold Glass? Welcome back. We were supposed to get a quest from NRO2 and it didn't activate. I think everyone's going to need to start submitting tickets about that if they can. Or post on the forums or tweet to them, that kind of thing. Appreciate the super chat though. Thank you very much. The bad guy's actually sour. I have waited 20,000 years. And a little bit longer. Wipe Central returns. Ooh. Ooh, there it is. There's the door. The big scary door that we've got to go through. Ooh. Alright, let me go grab a snack and a drink and relieve myself. I'll be right back. Alright. It is time. Time to find out what's good. Are you excited? Are you excited? Let's do this.
They wanna wonder. They wanna wonder.
This must be one of Vitiat's many vaults. It should have been securely sealed.
Something or someone wanted us to find this place. Malgus found a way inside.
Sometime after he escaped the Meridian Complex, by the look of things.
I've seen a device like this on Tatooine.
A Rakatan mind trap, designed to imprison a being's mind for hundreds of years, or even millennia. Perhaps Malgus sought someone inside the prison.
Can we find out who it is?
Yes, but not without risk. Whoever is inside this prison will wish to escape, and they will try to claim your body to do it. Your connection to the Force will only do so much. I will do what I can to protect you.
You are not him. The one who came before.
Him? You mean Malgus?
The one who deceives. The one who seeks a false dominion.
Darth Null?
I am no one.
Not so. You left your mark on the galaxy. Someone will attempt to use your ideas in service of burning it down.
They cannot. He stopped it. Eradicated my work. The Emperor. His great punishment. He slaughtered my disciples. He corrupted my creations. But he could not break me. My mind. My mind, my most treasured possession, locked away. Useless.
Alright. Alright. So Darth Null is inside the mind trap. And she's showing off some cool powers that she's got. Which I really hope is some kind of reference to a new class. Because it's kind of annoying to see all these NPCs with cool abilities, while I'm still stuck with Dark Ward from 14 years ago. But you know, carry on. Carry on. Let's see what we got here. Why did the Emperor imprison you? What did you tell Malgus? Or no more riddles. Answer plainly. Let's go with option 1. Why did the Emperor imprison you?
The Emperor took you, made you a Sith. He used your inventions. What turned him against you?
A threat. To him. To his reign, his control, his dominance. I offer power. Share it. Illuminate darkness. But if too many have power, who is left to rule over? If too many possess a god's strength, what use is a god?
That's an interesting line of thought, but just because people have, like, being able to tap into the Force doesn't necessarily make them as strong as the Emperor. So I don't think he would be that threatened by it. And if anything, if there was a bunch of strong Force users roaming the galaxy, he would be able to just feed on them. Because that's what he did. He fed on death, so the chaos that ensued would just make him stronger. Alright, so the options here are, you were one of his many victims, you were as bad as the Emperor, or we can tell her that the Emperor is dead. I really like option 3. The Emperor is dead.
The Emperor has fallen many times without anything you had to offer.
By your hand. The one who came before. He spoke of you, your strength, that you might desire the same things. To truly see the way of Jedi and Sith, the way they were, the way they are, the way they always will be. They deny, destroy, withhold the Force's gifts. He understood what must be done to design their doom, to free others of their manipulation.
Malgus is no liberator.
He will see potential fulfilled. His. Everyone's. It is the only way to be free. Freedom. I told him how to achieve it in exchange for... mine. A promise made. I answered his questions, yet I remain. A promise broken. Unless... he sent you. My liberation, what he promised. You. You will be my vessel.
It's a nice lightsaber. There's only one way out. Oh, I like that one. Option 3. There's only one way out.
I'm afraid there's no more room in this head for ancient Sith who want to possess me. Let me leave, or I will end what pathetic scraps are left of you.
There is no end. Only deliverance. My work must be finished. The one who came before will do this. The scales must be unbalanced. The galaxy freed from its pair of shackles, from refusal and ruin. I would see it. I must.
We need to leave, now.
Well... this got spicy. Zash 2.0 indeed. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, that was a cool cutscene. I like that. I like that. I really should have played DPS. This is going to take a while, isn't it?
You have such strength.
Power. Share it with me.
Oh, we got a lightsaber. There's a lightsaber trying to attack us. She's doing a Krayer on us. Can I damage it? Yes.
This is your purpose. Accept it. Embrace it.
That was cool. Yeah, I wonder if the comment about ancient Sith in the head, I wonder if that was a reference for the Sith Wizard. It's gotta be, right? Yeah, dark light. It's got to be. Surely. Surely.
This is your purpose. Accept it. Embrace it.
Alright, we got her. We got her.
My work must be finished. My work must be done.
Are you all right?
What Malgus wants, if Null is to be believed, will change everything. We can't possibly know how far-reaching the consequences will be.
To say the least.
Everything Null said. She really did build that machine to dismantle the Jedi and the Sith. And in the end, it destroyed her.
She may be dead, but her legacy isn't. As long as her holocron exists, someone could do what she failed to. If even Heta Cole was able to rebuild Null's machine. After all of that, I feel even more uneasy about the fact that Malgus roams free once more.
I'm not too hungry just yet. What about you? Also, let's see here. We can say, so do I. Maybe Null and Malgus had a point. I'm not uneasy, I'm determined. Are they actually gonna give us the option to kind of side with Malgus? Seems like we're leaning that way. Maybe Null and Malgus had a point. Yeah, maybe I'm with them. I think I might be with them, you know?
Perhaps we should allow him to continue. His plan seems different this time.
You do realize that it wouldn't only be the Jedi he destroys. He would bring down the Sith as well. I won't deny that Darth Null may have had some salient points. But if any of Null's cryptic revelations are to be believed, this is not the way.
Regardless, we need to move. I sense that there's something we're still missing.
Please be more. Please be more. Don't let that be the end. Please be more. Don't end. Don't do that to me right now. Don't make me wait until next year. Please do not make me wait. Come on. Don't be the end. Don't be the end.
Jakaya's frustrations over Shay's accomplice will fade. At least they will if he wants our continued assistance with finding her. And hopefully Malgus. What about Ilum and Null? All that we learn brings Malgus's goals into clearer focus. Have you given any thought to what information you'd like to pass on should anyone on the Dark Council ask for it?
Okay. An interesting choice to be made here. Tell them everything, or keep everything to ourselves. You know, I've really been wanting a mix-up. I think we should keep it to ourselves. Yeah, it's got to be option 2, right, Valkyrie? It's got to be. What about Jadis? I know, right? Okay, we're going to do option 2. Option 2.
There are too many unanswered questions for my liking. I don't want to involve them until we are standing on more solid ground.
The Empire won't be happy to learn they lost so many on the survey team in the pursuit of what? Not a single clue that could help stop Malgus? This could make everything worse. It's encrypted, but I don't recognize the cipher. It isn't one of ours.
Answer it, but be ready to disconnect when I say so. Identify yourself.
Darth Jadis.
Who?
Darth Jadis was once the lifeblood of Imperial intelligence. Near to the Emperor in power and significance. He's been missing, banished. No one knows for certain.
Can you trace his location?
I'm trying, but there's nothing to trace. It's a recording. Someone already loaded it into the console.
A droid in need of repairs. A mysterious call from someone in need of a protector. The paths were so clearly laid out before you. You did well to follow them. I was close to losing my patience. You now know what Malgus intends. Null's machine, utilized on a grand scale, reawakening a connection to the Force in many. Enough to fundamentally disrupt the order of things, to overwhelm the Jedi and the Sith and their weakening grasp of control. And the hidden chain,
their leader blind to all but her own desire to refashion the galaxy, are hastening toward making Malgus's vision a reality. But you and the young Jedi have taken the key, the piece of Darth Null's machine required for its success or its failure, the holocron. It seems those who aid you are just as resilient. You stand in the way of the inevitable. Delaying it achieves nothing. You have a choice. You can continue this stalemate, this back and forth, never-ending disruption of plans. Or you can have a say in what is inescapable. You can heed my counsel and have control in what is to come. Consider carefully. I will contact you again.
Darth Jadus. Truthfully, he was the last person I expected to have a hand in this. And I'm not entirely certain there's any way of knowing just how involved he is. Do not underestimate him.
I'm sorry, what? What are my options here? 1, nothing. 2, nothing. What? What? Choose option 3. Yeah, we can go back in. Try it again. That was cool, though.
What about you?
Darth Jadus.
There are two.
It's
and the hidden chain. But it's you all can.
And it's still there. What? I need to know what I said. What the hell? See if it works now.
And what about it?
There are two.
It's
and the hidden chain. But you and the young Jedi have taken the key. It's you all can.
Okay, try one and then try the other. Alright. Pick option 2? Okay.
He was formidable enough before his disappearance. Who knows how far his reach extends now?
No Sith would extend to a potential rival the kind of assistance Jadus is offering.
Perhaps he seeks revenge? A way to punish the rest of the Sith for his exile. All the better if it takes the Jedi down too. Why he would seek your help in this endeavor would be anyone's guess. But I'm sure you would prefer if we weren't caught unawares again.
You're right. If no one knew of his existence for as long as you say, he's had time to lay the groundwork for this. But he can't hide forever.
That's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. The end. How stressful. Yeah, literally. I was like, yeah, better just check this just in case. It says, the journey will continue. Interesting. How did I get past a bug? I used the errors window. So, all in all, while I've been streaming, talking to you guys, going through some of the bullshit, all the running around, it took us about 3 hours. Roughly about 3 hours to get through the full thing. Now, as usual, I will do like a review video, an update video talking about the story, my thoughts and stuff. Yeah. So Darth Jadis basically says that he's been manipulating things all along, which probably shouldn't be too unexpected. That's kind of what Darth Jadis does. I mean, that's exactly what he did in the Imperial Agent storyline. I am a little bit disappointed that we didn't get more than that. Fair enough, they gave us the Jadis bit at the end. That's cool. Can appreciate that. But I really wanted more with Malgus. I really wanted to confront Malgus. I think that's where I wanted to be, you know? In front of Malgus and actually doing stuff. But in terms of story updates that we've had for this expansion, this, I think, has been the best so far. Including even the very first bit of story we got back when the expansion first launched. Yeah, they said that we would get another story drop next year. I think spring is right. That sounds right. So the story hasn't ended yet. Well, I mean, it's ended for this patch, but we're still going. We're still going. But we've done everything that we need to, right? We've put all the pieces together now. Jadis has revealed himself. The Dark Council are in the dark. Lol. That's got to be it. Like, next time we go and we do some story, like, that's got to be it. It's got to be wrapping it up, getting it over with, main plot fully exposed, and in action. And in action. That's what we need. That's what we need. I think a 7 out of 10 might be a little bit too generous. I think I'm going to go with a 6. I think a 6 out of 10. Maybe even a 5 out of 10, to be fair. For this story update. Yeah. I'm quite settled on 5. 5 out of 10. They could have done twice as good. They could have done. But in terms of what we've had, I do think that this is the best story update we had so far in this expansion. It was actually interesting with the things that we were learning. You know, the puzzle pieces were actually coming together rather than it just being complete speculation. It is disappointing, guys. Like, I'm with you. Like, you wait so long and you still don't get to the end of it. Like, I get it. I'm with you guys. From what we know, they already have the next story update ready. From what we know, I believe that to be true. They said something like that on the dev stream. That they pretty much, they have everything that they need in place. They're just spacing it out. You know, for like business or whatever. It's a slight step in the right direction. Yes, it is a better step in the right direction. It's been better than the other story updates so far. The letter from Keith better be good. I agree. The letter from Keith should be good. Should be good. There must be a new operation to end with Malgus. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. A Darth Malgus Operation boss fight. That would be cool. The Null character, that was the best part. Yeah. Yeah, encountering Darth Null in the mine trap and fighting her. That was pretty cool. You know? When I play this game, that's what I sign up for. It's stuff like that. Stuff like that. This patch already feels half-baked. You're probably right, Toff. You're probably right. Let it bake. Let it be smoothed out. Like, even though it was bugged this time around, at least it wasn't a game-breaking bug to the point where we couldn't continue. I know that's not going to be the case for everyone. Some people haven't been able to continue. But from the looks of things, there are weird ways to get around it. Weird ways to get around it. They finally had the voice actors. They should have released all the cutscenes fully voiced. I completely agree with you. I think those KOTOR dialogue scenes were unnecessary. And they ruin the immersion because they're not used in any type of pattern. They're just like kind of randomly placed. Like, here, have a KOTOR dialogue cutscene. And then you go bump into Talos at the spaceport and you get a proper voice cutscene. It's strange, like, how that works. And how they prioritize that. So, yeah, I'm with you on that. Feels like we just swatted Null out of the way like a minor inconvenience. What could she do, though? I mean, if Malgus was able to resist her, and if she was afraid of the Emperor, then she has every reason to be afraid of us. But I get your point. Doing a bit more with her would have been cool. There was a lot of, like, hyping up with the Darth Null stuff. But maybe that was enough. Maybe not. Interesting. Do you know, to be fair, they kind of went a different direction with Darth Null than what I thought they would do. Because honestly, I thought they were going to have some kind of entity who was forcibly enslaved by the dark side and who wanted to be ultimately redeemed. Because when you have that bit of backstory about when she used to be a Jedi, she seemed like quite a nice person. You know, like someone who didn't really want to do the Emperor's bidding, that kind of thing. Then obviously the Emperor got to her and corrupted her. So I was kind of thinking that we might see a more light side leaning character. But she went full dark side mode. Full dark side mode with the green lightning and everything. The Zash 2.0. The I will escape using your body. Damn, they went full dark side with her, and I can respect it. It's not quite what I expected them to do. But still good. Still good. Deranged from being in a mine trap for hundreds of years. Yep. Yep, that checks out. Put Darth Null in the holocron for later. That would have been interesting. It would also have been interesting to Consumer as the Sith Inquisitor. Just be like, hey, don't know if you knew this, but I know this technique called force walking, and I'm able to eat you, basically. So I'm just going to put my napkin on and chow down. That would have been cool. New snack unlocked. Exactly. Exactly. That would have been a cool way to do it. That would have been cool indeed. And then, like, have the Sith Warrior do, like, a really brutal death sequence or something. Little unique things between classes. That would have been cool. Would have been good. Greetings, Null. Pulls out a fork and knife. Exactly. Force food poisoning. Maybe they just didn't want to give us another Zash situation. You know? This time it would have been the player character and Null, though. Interesting. Yeah, I really wish we got more, though, man. Like, we really did wait a long time. I really do wish we got more. There was so much filler and running around. So when I make the video of my review, I am going to carefully go through all of the cutscenes, and I'm going to find how often the Malgus story comes up versus anything else. Because the last time I did something like that, it was a ridiculous ratio of... It was something like there was 8 hours worth of cutscenes, and Malgus was only in it for like 6% of the entire time. So I want to check that for this update. Because again, the expansion is called Legacy of the Sith. So it should be about the Sith, you know? Yeah, of course I'm dumping the waste into the ocean. I gotta do my part to pollute Manan, you know? I should probably have more of these set up. Trash has gotta go somewhere, man. Daft indigestion. Yeah, Daniel, that sounds like a good idea. If they did that, that would be good. I just don't think that they will. They've kind of already said that they would be using those to basically help them put more content into the story, which comes down as a quantity over quality thing, in my opinion. So, you know, they should focus on quality and not quantity of, really. What's your theory now with the new revelations? Well, I think it's clear. I think that the vision's going to happen, like, either way. Because the game needs something new and exciting to happen. So if just everybody suddenly became a Force user or something in the galaxy, that would make things quite entertaining. Malgus is going to die. Shea Vizsla is going to die. They're definitely going to die. There's no way out of this where they live. Unless the player character obviously lets them live. But I'm just saying in general. Everyone's going to want to kill them. Especially Malgus, I think. But I'm going to have to catch up on some of the other characters. Like the Republic and the Sith Warrior. And maybe even the Imperial Agent. Just so we can see some different outcomes. Because I feel like what's coming is going to have a couple of different outcomes. Slightly different. You know, like I've been keeping information away from the Dark Council on my Sith Warrior. I could maybe share the information. See what happens there. Shea's betrayal felt randomly forced and out of character as she was friends with you. Full irrational behavior. I agree. I actually agree. She should not have done that. She betrayed her Mandalorian peers. She's essentially banished and exiled now. Cool, so Talos can now decrypt that technology again, or something. Very cool. Anri, if you learn anything new, I'm ready to go. You can lean on me when you need me. Jakai could tell I was on the verge of saying something I might regret. He took me aside and talked me down. I'm still angry about what happened in Hoth. Bringing Shay in and getting answers is my top priority. And I seem to be the only one keeping that focus. I know we could have gotten more out of that slicer Chaka. Oh my god, they're still talking about the lovers. Go away, Kavi. Jesus Christ. I like that rationale. I'm hoping Mandalorian stuff concludes next year. It has to. It absolutely has to. Absolutely it has to. Screw a Kavi for that. Yes. Screw a Kavi indeed. Indeed. I think somebody asked earlier about playing dynamic encounters. I want to play the dynamic encounter stuff, but I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. I will probably do that at some point in the future in another stream. Maybe just in the next stream, to be fair. Which should be in the next few days. What day is it now? Whoop. Tuesday. Yeah, we'll definitely do another stream this week. Probably during the weekend. Constantly affirming the cringe. Craziness. Craziness. Yeah, it's definitely going to end next year. Even if they said that it wasn't going to end next year, it would still have to end next year. I mean, there are only so many numbers left You know, 7.8, 7.9, and then they're going to go 7.10, 7.11, 7.12. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. So that's probably going to be it from me today, since that's the ending of the story. That was a decent stream, though. Decent stream. We've been streaming for nearly 4 hours. Maybe going until 7.20. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Well, I appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight. It's been cool. It's been so long since that there was a story update and we gathered like this, you know? It's been fun. It has been fun. Now, before you go, for those of you watching on YouTube, just finished Galactic Threads, I liked it. Fair enough, Peter. Fair enough. Appreciate it, Super Chat. Hey, I appreciate everybody who became a member and Super Chatted today. That's super awesome. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. So for everybody watching on YouTube, my good friend Sandy is also streaming Star Wars The Old Republic right now. So if you'd like to hang out in a place that's also doing Star Wars stuff, please go on over to that link that I've just put in the chat. And if you're already on Twitch, do not worry, because I am just going to raid Sandy, and you can just hang around and chill out with Sandy, or move on to the next thing, whatever you're doing. But yeah, with that said, thanks again, guys, for hanging out with me, and I will go live again soon. You guys take it. Peace.